Amorim finds Casemiro replacement. As Gary Neville worried about £74 million Manchester United star. Ahead of Manchester United taking on Nottingham Forest, there was a subplot in the form of Elliot Anderson and his Old Trafford links. The Geordie central midfielder started for Nottingham Forest, and he was very notable within the game, running midfield in a seriously impressive display that Manchester United will have enjoyed. United couldn't cope with Anderson's strength, tenacity, and quality in midfield, which saw Casemiro foul him a handful of times. After the game, his coach discussed his performance. Sean Dyche praises Elliot Anderson after Nottingham Forest 2-2 Manchester United. Ruben Amorim will have been impressed by Anderson, surely wishing that the impressive talent was instead representing the Red Devils. Amorim wasn't the only head coach on the touchline impressed, with Sean Dyche also praising his midfielder, although he did have one problem, as quoted by Simon Stone. "Moans a lot, but we will get that out of him. He is a really good player." Anderson was outstanding, but Dyche as a coach won't like the moaning. However, United will have to hope that in fixing this, his creative brilliance doesn't get coached out of him. Elliot Anderson passes his United audition with flying colours. Last week, Carlos Baleba failed to impress in his United audition as his poor season continued, which wouldn't have put confidence into the United recruitment staff that he should be signed. But this weekend, Anderson had the chance and passed with flying colours, which will have catapulted him into the top spot certainly for United. United won't care about the 22-year-old moaning when he performs to such a high level, and performances like this perfectly demonstrate why he is and will continue to be such a hot commodity. Anderson has been valued at £75 million, which is more than an acceptable fee to pay for a midfield general who could be at the club for a decade. Now, United need to get the deal done. In other news, Gary Neville worried about £74 million Manchester United star. Gary Neville says the jury is out on Manchester United summer signing Benjamin Sesko, who he says looks awkward and well off it. Sesko has endured an underwhelming start to his Old Trafford career following a £74 million move from RB Leipzig last summer. Ruben Amorim turned to the Slovenia international after missing out on Victor Gyökeres, who completed a £64 million move to Arsenal. Sesko has scored just 2 goals in 11 appearances for United and struggled to make an impact in Saturday's 2-2 draw with Nottingham Forest. Club legend Neville was disappointed by Sesko's performance against Forest and admitted he was still waiting to see more from United's most expensive summer signing. Asked to assess Sesko's display after the 22-year-old went a 5th game without a goal, Neville told NBC Sports, "I'm no further forward with him. The jury is out." He's well off it compared to the other summer signings that Man United made up front in Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo. He looks awkward. He had a couple of really good opportunities in the first half when balls got played over the top and his touch wasn't quite right. For £80 million, you can say he's young, has a lot of potential and is only just settling in, but you still want to see a bit more. Manchester United were seeking a 4th successive win on Saturday and made a superb start as Casemiro broke the deadlock before half-time. Nottingham Forest are in the relegation zone but came from behind to lead 2-1 through Morgan Gibbs-White and Nicolo Savona, who both scored shortly after the break. Sean Dyche's side were 10 minutes away from a huge victory when Amad Diallo scored a superb equaliser to earn the visitors a point. The result leaves Manchester United 7th in the Premier League while Forest remain 17th, now 4 points from safety. Speaking after the stalemate, Red Devils boss Amorim said, "If I think about game, we lost control for 5 minutes. I feel in the recent past if we had had this situation, going from 1-0 up to 2-1 down, we would have struggled so much more than we did today. My feeling is that we played well but we dropped a little bit of energy. When we are full of energy, we are the better team. My players are giving everything but we have the potential to do better and sometimes we have these moments. In the end, we lost 2 points and we need to get 3 points in the next game." Manchester United face Tottenham next weekend, while Nottingham Forest return to Premier League action against Leeds United. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.